how I'm printing 400K a month and how I plan to double it this Black Friday. You can just copy me. I'm gonna explain to you the strategy we are implementing. You can see here, obviously I'll refresh this year today on this store, we have done 2.1 million. You can see that last month we did $400,000. $415,000, obviously that is live as well, so you can see that is legit. Q4 is coming up, which the biggest month is November. For e-commerce, it is massive. November and Christmas, it is huge. You can 2 to 4x your revenue if you know what to do. I've been in e-com for 9 years now. We've done quite a few. Took a store from 100 to 400K. Last year, we took a store from 300 to 1 million in a month. This year, we're gonna take this brand to hopefully 1 million, but at least 2x, so at least $800,000 in the month of November. Obviously, we've done this quite a few times now. We know a pretty strong strategy that consistently works. So I want to get into you, just give you the free source. This is a small low-key channel, but we do drop gems on here. Like, I've been in the game for a while now. But yeah, I'm just going to share with this strategy. You can see here, we have a full Black Friday strategy. This is what we're giving to our private network, built specifically for everyone who's working with us. The main things I'm going to discuss and show you. So the topics you need to consider when you're like looking at your store. Now is the time to really do a deep dive into your brand. Where can you improve? How can you increase the audience size? What do you need to set up in terms of like your sales calendar, SMS, email, and how to maximize sales, as well as maybe releasing new products. What's your offer? Things like this are like super important. So the contents of this is considerations, team and supply, products and margins, offer, preempting, pricing, which is another thing, sales presentation, sales calendar, email flows, campaigns, deep creative strategy audit, ads testing, Black Friday ads, Facebook ads structure, and budget management. Obviously, Facebook ads has updated as well. Creative strategy is very different now. It's more about diversification. E-commerce comes down to specific pillars. You got your content, marketing, website, offer, branding, and product. So like 5 pillars. Basically, now is the time to review everything. And you need to do a deep dive into your brand and figure out what's working. Can you double down on it? What do you need to improve on to make sure all these things are in play for Q4? My strategy right now for this brand is we are scaling up with the existing products, and then we're releasing new products, and then implementing the plug and play strategy for Black Friday, which is like optimizing the flows, campaigns, the sales calendars, and we're increasing our TAM, our audience sizes, by releasing new products, plus doing creative strategy diversification and speaking to more avatars. So the highest leverage play you can do, this is like, you can pretty much double your revenue of just like ad budgets and like different ad formats, like Black Friday versions, your best performers. But the biggest high leverage play instantly, okay, will be creative strategy. So like, how can we make more out of the brand with new creatives? This is my Notion. I use Notion, it's pretty good, but I have a deep creative strategy section. So we've got ad account audit data, ad creative workflow, which is where our team generate concepts, and then our editors and graphic designers get those and they create the ads. We've got marketing concept, is what I spoke about last video. Music list, because music is very important and editors don't want to spend the time to be defining that. Competitors, and then the Q4 ads launchpad. So like, what's the time frame of us launching these ads with which products and how we're doing it? So this is the deep creative strategy audit I've done. I'm going to show you how we've broken down the ad account audits, which is the highest leverage thing you can do right now. So the first thing you can do is audit your ad account in specific detail, like really get into your ad account, like what is actually working and why. So create a table, go through your last 90 days top spenders, and this is the sort of thing that we do. So we've got the ad link, ad spend, Facebook ROAS, triple L ROAS, concept, content structure, text CTL and ad, what music it is, script structure, and then the script. With all this data, you can utilize ChatGPT as well. So like, if you get all this stuff in the chart, putting it in the data, then utilizing ChatGPT to make more ads and to dive into these things more, you're going to get a lot out of it. As well as that, so I would audit that, all your top spenders, so like your top 5 to 10 ads. We also are looking at the mid spenders, so things that have spent a little bit but with decent ROAS, like more bottom of funnel ads, which are actually more relevant now than ever, because Facebook's update is like top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel ads, and it uses creative diversification to basically close the deal, which is basically where one ad will give them awareness, another ad will be like, right, there's no risk of buying it because you can return it anyway. Another ad will be like, we've got a really strong offer on today, and the customer will go through a journey. So auditing every spend of ad, I think, is quite important now. You can do like lifetime top 5 best performers, and you really need to break these down. So one thing we found is generally the first 3 seconds of ad, the content's used and the text and the music, and then the first 3 seconds of footage, just changing that can have a massive impact, and the text on the video or image ad. So really dive into what is working and then audit these things. And then the structure you want to do is, number one, very easily, is create variations of the top performers, top spenders, mid spenders, lifetime top spenders, literally variations of all these types of ads. So like 10 variations, changing the first video footage, the offer, the music, different sections of these ads, making variations. The next step, which is also a very high leverage play and very obvious, all your best performers, middle of funnel ads, bottom of funnel ads, again, same format, edit them to be Black Friday ads. That is number one, changing the text. Number two, changing the text to have a new offer, which is your Black Friday offer. And then number three is refilming these ads with Black Friday specific text. So let's say, for example, you've got all your scripts down. You can put those scripts into ChatGPT, make Black Friday versions and more variations as well. So this is the highest leverage thing you can do for your Black Friday, and that should entail an increase in revenue. The next stage, I'll be looking at creative diversification. Like, how can we actually increase our audience size? So like Black Friday, everyone is impulse buying. So how can we get as much new customer acquisition as possible? It's like one of those times where new customers just come in and they love buying new stuff. So big offers, it's Black Friday, it's gifting season anyway. So you can really get new customer acquisitions. This is where you really need to look at your products and think, how can we increase the audience size? So, all right, we look at our ad account and we're only marketing to 25 to 40-year-olds, okay? So like, for example, this stuff is important, like diving into your ad account and really thinking who's buying this. So for example, on this campaign, we got the biggest spender is 35 to 40-year-olds. Then we got 45 to 55, 25 to 34-year-olds, and 55 to 64. How can we increase our margins in our market is we can create more ad relevance and ads specific for 25 to 34-year-olds, and then more ads to 55 plus. That would entail creating UGC creatives or testimonials or UGC ads with that avatar in mind. So a 25 to 34-year-old or a 55 plus year old. So having those actual UGC creators create UGC ads for you. So what we're doing is we're sending type forms and emailing it to our customer list in those age groups, and we're getting UGC made. And this will be used as like bottom of funnel ads to basically close the deal on customer relevant avatars in certain age groups to increase our audience size. Stuff like this. As well as that is looking at your ad account and thinking, have we got all the different types of ads that we need on the ad account? So like, are we doing testimonials, storytelling, branded USPs, founders ads, us versus them? Are we doing all the angles, the product benefits? Have we got every single stage of the sales process in there? So like testimonials, offer, brand awareness, why we're better than everyone else, what's different about us, emotional storytelling to like connect with the audience. This is the creative diversification Facebook is looking for now. So that's what the latest update's been. It's been a pretty rough month, past 30 days, I think, for the whole of ecom, what I've been seeing. And they've been doing updates supposedly with the AI, and they're looking for more creative diversification, and we're doing that now. But this is what we're implementing at the moment, and it's working pretty well. Then again, you need to look at the macro strategy of your brand. So what is macro strategy? Macro strategy is like products, utilizing email marketing, utilizing SMS, and utilizing your sales and offer calendar. So what is the macro strategy on how you're actually going to market your brand and products, and what's going to have the biggest impact? Like, impact's really the most important thing. That is like, you've got a shotgun to shoot a Black Friday. When are you going to shoot it, and how are you going to aim? That's like the key. If we look in here, generally we run our Black Friday offers for like 30 days, but we'll split up into like pre-early access sale, Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday extended, then Christmas sale. That is the format over the 30 days. So you can figure out when you want to launch it. The blue section here is when you're running the pre-early access Black Friday sale. Yellow is when you're running your Black Friday sale. Red is Cyber Monday and Cyber Monday extended. And that's the format you go. So this is where it comes hand in hand with your email marketing. Like, how are you going to market this offer with your email and SMS? Because email and SMS are going to have a huge impact in this. So that's why it's really important to scale up in October as well. So it's called preemptive scaling. So scale up in October, collect more emails, because a lot of those people that see your brand in October, it fills up the Facebook funnel and they will close in November. Bear that in mind. Like, you really want to be pushing the budgets in October 1000%. This is generally the format. So we release the early access sale, but we're going to email the list preemptively, and then we're going to market emails and SMS such as this. So if you've got new product drops, know when to do them. Emails such as testimonials, info, high urgency, high offers, pushing hard on the market. And especially on Black Friday, email and SMS on the day, email and SMS on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Cyber Monday, push the email marketing as hard as possible with strong offers. It's very important. And then a secret hack, this is a very secret hack, all your flows, duplicate out all your flows, welcome flow and abandon cart, all the flows you have in your brand, reduce the time delays and make all the content Black Friday relevant with the offers, and add even bigger offers with like 24-hour expiration dates in the flows. So you want the flows to be shorter and more impact in the Black Friday season, so you can squeeze the most out of the sales. It's very important. This is the thing. So like I said at the start, the highest leverage play, deep creative strategy audit, making Black Friday relevant content, setting up your sales calendar and email marketing relevant to Black Friday and have everything prepared and pre-planned. Strategy of like dropping products, offer, and strategize the macro on how we can shoot the shotgun at the right time and hit that aim. So this was a brief explanation. We've got the full strategy here in depth. If you want access to that, you can book a call below. But yeah, looking forward to it, guys. Black Friday is going to be hopefully massive. I'm going to do a cool little vlog as well with all the boys in the office, but let's get it, lock in.